Hey everybody. Hey, welcome in there, Brian. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. It looks like we are having some issues with YouTube announcing that I'm live for some reason. So I don't think too many people got the message, but either way, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We'll give everybody a couple of minutes more to join in to see if some more. Yeah, let's see. You're saying it's a black screen. What about now? Should show the screen now. We should be live on the screen. Can't see anything at all, huh? That is insane. Still black? Huh. That is really weird. Huh. That is really, really weird. Still black? Now you do. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it popped in there. We're gonna give everybody just a couple of minutes to join in. It looks like YouTube didn't announce that we went live, so we are going to share the link here with everybody. For some reason, it didn't announce it, so not sure why. Maybe it doesn't want me doing house flipper. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Does not want me doing house flipper. Let me see if I can post this link. Yeah, I don't know why. That is weird. Notifications didn't go off. Um, that's crazy. But either way, we're live. We have a lot to work on tonight on House Flipper. Very excited to be on this one. Lots of work to do. Let's make sure that we're good on the audio. We should be good on everything else. We shouldn't have any issues going forward. We should be good. Is it cold where you're at, Brian? Or is it warm today? It's actually warm here today. We're looking at around 60 degrees, so and it's supposed to be close to 70 tomorrow. So lots of trash here to pick up. Instantly, that's the first thing I notice on this screen. I have some trash to pick up. 27 degrees. Eek. Yeah, that's extremely cold. Extremely cold. Yeah, I can't do the cold weather like that. 40 degrees is probably the lowest I could handle without getting too cold. All right, I do think we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll have some people jump in and out. We do have a lot of cleaning to do. We have a lot to do. 11 hours till GTA DLC comes out. I heard about that. I might have to check it out. Might have to check it out. Not a huge GTA fan, but I definitely might have to check it out. So let's start by cleaning up some of this trash. Finally figured out how to use the trash tool. I've been watching some videos to try to figure out how to do that. I think it's under dirt management. I think we have to go to the trash tool here, and then do this. I think we can do destroy visible. And we do have to make this size a little bit bigger. Hey, welcome in, Yoda. Welcome in. Yeah, I think this is what we have to do to get rid of the trash. And I've been wanting to figure out how to do this, so I think I finally figured it out. So now I can get rid of some of this trash, some of the excess trash that we cause here. Eating lunch while you watch. That's a late lunch. Late lunch. This is a really cool tool though, because I made a mistake. I accidentally just went crazy with the trash in this place for the job. And it caused some issues with some of the trash all over the place. But I finally figured out how to get rid of some of the trash. So we are going to clean up because you can't build over the trash, apparently. And then I finally figured out how to build the basement. So we have like 2 more floors that we're going to be working on, but this is a lot. I mean, there's going to be a lot of floors. There's the first floor, and then we have to figure out where we're going to put the entrance to the basement at. Let's get this cleaned up here. I think we're good. Perfect. Let's go back. Early dinner. Usually don't eat anything before 5 p.m. Well, that's pretty good then. That you're eating before 5 now, so. Let's copy this surface finish here and then try to make it match with this right here. There we go. Perfect. All right. So this right here is actually going to be a green room. I started this on the last episode, and we're going to turn this into a green room. It's going to have plants, all sorts of stuff. We do have windows right here. These are glass windows. So this is where the sun's going to come through here through the daytime. We did build it in the snowy suburbs here to give it a snowy Christmas type look, which is exciting because they're actually releasing a Christmas update Thursday. So we're going to have new ornaments, new decorations for Christmas to put all over the place. But this job is going to take a long time. I don't think we're going to be done anytime soon. Even doing 3-hour lives today and Thursday, we're not going to be close. I mean, this is going to be a 6-floor, 6-story mansion, essentially. So, but we are going to release this one for you guys to download on House Flipper. If you play House Flipper, we're going to release it for everybody to the public. As we go, starting Saturday, we're going to release a version of it. So everybody's going to have a chance to download it and play it early. So let's check out our plants here. I mean, this is a lot. I don't know what we truly want to do, but we wanted to make a greenhouse. We don't want... Man, we need a lot. I don't know if we can possibly put any of this stuff inside. But it's a lot. And I think we're going to start with the decor. I think we want rocks in here. We do want to lay some rocks down for pathways. I mean, there's definitely a lot you can do here. I just don't know. I don't know the direction we're going to wind up going with this thing. I think these are going to be like rows right here that we're going to create. And same deal in the corner. We're going to put rows. Rows of rocks. And let's go ahead and... That's a tree guard? I don't think we want any trees in here. I don't think we do. I think this is more for like plants and stuff. We definitely can have some things hanging on the wall. There we go. This is more like what we're looking for here. Those seem pretty small, so we want something a little bit bigger on some of these. Let's see if there is such a thing. I think there is. Perfect. Let's go with the blueberry bushes. Yep, that's perfect. We'll do a row of these. And then over here in this corner, we are going to switch it up and go with That's massive. Holy crap, that's massive. That's bigger than I thought. I don't think we're gonna do that one. Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. What about a blackberry bush? That works pretty good, right? So we put over here, what did we put over here? Let's do a little miniature. No, that doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. It has nothing to actually sit in the pot. So let's go back and do the bush we had. Let's copy this style here and duplicate it. All right, we'll come over here. I think the rocks are too close together. It might not let us put, there we go. Perfect. And I don't think we can put one in the corner. That's fine. This looks good. So this area here will be the main area for plants. And that's essentially what all this is going to be. I don't know if we can do just vines and hanging plants. Ornamental plants, plants, and pot stands is really what we need. Because that's what this whole area is going to be. Let's do wall plants over here. Hopefully these don't need a lot of sunlight because they're not going to get much. They might from that corner. They might get some from that corner over there. Let's put this over here. Those are all just plant pots. All right, now we need to go to our actual plants. Trees. Those are, let's see. Yeah, I think this is what we're looking for. Let's find some really bright looking plants that we can put in here. And if you guys got a favorite plant, let me know. Maybe it's in here, we'll put it in here. I do like this one here. Let's put this. I don't even know what this is, but it looks good, right? So we're gonna put it in here. And then let's go with this one here. That's the same plant, it's just a different color. So you definitely want to change to something else. There's just so many. There's a lot. I didn't think it was going to be this complicated to pick out things. Let's go to our next choice here. Let's do this one here. And it's kind of just random. I'm not really looking to pick a certain plant or flower to put in anything. I just kind of figured we'd go with a couple here on this back row because we are going to change the rows over here going forward. They're not going to look like this. Let's go up here. Let's go with a jade plant. And I've actually seen these in real life, the jade plant. So I do actually like those. I don't really have a favorite plant. I'm not a plant guy, so to speak. So, you know, I don't really have a favorite. I don't know anything really about plants. I know you have to water them. That I do know. But that might be where my knowledge ends. Let's find something else that looks really... Sunflowers. Everybody likes sunflowers, right? That's good. I mean, I don't think they really fit in here that great, but that's okay. And then let's do some lavender. I do know about some lavender. I think we want chairs and swings in here too. Your favorite flower is lavender. Awesome. Well, I'm glad I guessed that then, Brian. Glad I guessed that. I think this is going to look really cool. I do think we're going to put some chairs, maybe some swings in here for outdoors. We'll probably do that now. Let's do maybe accessories. Maybe there's some chairs. We do want a fountain now that I'm thinking about this. Let's put a good old garden fountain right here in the middle. And let's go with the theme. I don't know. I do like the light marble for this area. The majority of this place so far, we've gone with the marble, the black marble theme. So I think we are going to make this one a little bit different. Maybe we do this one. There we go. I think that looks good. Let's go back here and see if we have something else. I like the bench. This isn't outside, but I still think it looks good for what it's meant to be in this area. I think it looks like it's supposed to. I don't think, maybe we need to change that though. I don't think we want that gloss wood like that. I think we're gonna go with, there's just so many options. It's very overwhelming in the options, the amount of things you have. You have stock stuff outside your store, you try to move it and put it back outside later on. Yeah, I think if you move your stock outside your store, I don't think you're going to be able to put it outside again unless they change it with a patch. Let's go just polished wood or stained birch. I can't ever decide. There is so many options for out here. I think that's what we're going to do. I want these to match though. So let's sell this one. We do have an unlimited budget. That's the thing I love the most is when you're playing sandbox, you have an unlimited amount of options for everything. So perfect. I think that's great. We got that set up. Let's see what else we can put in here if we want to or not. I don't know if we do want to. Maybe a statue somewhere. It is seasonal once again. No, the snowman just really does not do it justice. There we go. So we can turn that on and take a look at how everything's going to be. It's really cool how most of the items in this game are functional. And you can see them in action. So I really like that. There we go. This is really what I would like. I like the path here. As like little slabs and stones that lead up to this. So we might not put any more plants in here. This might be about as sophisticated as we make it right here. Let's move this to right here. Yeah, I think this is about as sophisticated as we make it. We're not going to overdo it. I mean, it's definitely serving its purpose to have some plants in here. And maybe we put plants here on the sides. Maybe that's what we're going to do. I mean, the path rucks are really cool. There's a bird house. I don't know if we can put birds in here. I don't think there is actual birds though. It gives it a cool effect though, right? Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's see what else we can add in here. I think this is pretty good though. I think we've got everything we want in here. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. 1 or 2 side rocks by the flowers. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's add a path rock here. Yeah, these rocks are huge. Let's go with a smaller rock. These are, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how big these get. Hey, welcome in, Clintus. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, those rocks are huge. I don't think we want to do those. I'm not sure. We did put this one all the way over here instead of giving it a little bit of a path like we did on the first one. So we possibly can do, there's a flag holder. That's pretty cool. There's just so many items. It is a lot of items. Like almost everything you can think of, they have in here for an item. I'm not sure. I am really not sure what we want to put in here. The rocks sound like a great idea. We just have to make smaller rocks. Like that rock is huge. I think this is more of what we want. Something smaller. I hate to block these off though. I really do. I don't know if blocking these off is a great idea. Maybe we put this right here. Possibly. Or even in between these. I think that might be the play on what we do. We put these rocks in between the bushes here. I do like the idea of putting more rocks in here. I don't want to, you asked for turtles and rocks. Let's do turtles then. I like that. Actually, turtles might fit better. Where is the turtle we saw? Right here. I wonder how big this turtle is. Let's take a look and see. That's really cool. Okay, so that works great. Let's get rid of this rock here. Matter of fact, let's sell these rocks in between here. And maybe we'll put figurines in between the bushes here. Sell that. Let's come back over here. Let's do the turtles that we had. That's pretty cool. We'll do a turtle here. And this one is kind of looks covered up, but you can still see it a little bit. I think it's pretty cool. And then let's do some more figurines. I think we'll do like, I wish you could set them on top of the rocks, but you can't. Or you can actually. So this actually works pretty good. Let's do this. I like that one right there. And I do like this one as well. I think that's a pretty neat setup. This is a pretty clean area right now. I don't know about adding more plants though. I want to, but I just don't know. We do have some hanging that we can add on the wall, and that always helps out a lot. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we are going to add something to the wall. I don't know if we can. Let's see if this works. I think you have to have something to hang that on, and we don't right now. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with the green Virginia creeper. Yeah, that looks good. That's really what we want to do too, is line this up like this. Possibly like that. Maybe just on the outside. Just like that. And then maybe we put something in the middle here. Let's go with this one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe we can add ponds. I don't know if we have enough room to do that here. If we could add ponds. I mean, once again, I don't want to over sophisticate it. And this will be a custom job. Once we release this for you guys can go change it how you want. You'll have to clean up the trash, repaint the rooms, buy items, put new furniture in here. So it will be a custom job for everybody to go in and change anyway. So we're just kind of doing the basic layout, and then everybody else is going to get a chance to finish it up. I'm not sure. I do like the hanging on the wall pots, or plants. I do like that. Let's see what else we have. There's just so many. It's hard to decide which ones you want to use, which ones you don't want to use. The options are just unlimited. I think we are going to put a tree in here though. So let's go with a super big pot here that maybe we can add. Yeah, let's do this one right here. Let's change this base. Let's do something wood. Let's go with ebony wood here. Let's buy this. And I don't want to block off everything back here. But let's just do 2 here in the back. And then let's go with the trees. And I do like, where's it at? The Japanese maple trees are really, really cool. Yeah, I don't know though. I like the snowy one. Kind of goes with the snow that we currently have going for the theme. We obviously don't want to do anything spooky, right? Yeah, let's go cherry blossom. Let's go cherry blossom tree, and they're actually not going to fit in that pot. So let's just sell that. How about that? Let's sell that and then put the tree in here. We don't need these. I thought these were ones that you had to put inside to do that, and you can't. Well, you can't have trees inside the house apparently, so that is a rule. That must be the rule. No trees in the house. Let's go. Let's see if we can do the bush here. Yeah, we can. That'll work. I just once again don't want to block this off. We're not going to. We're done. This is done. If I keep on going, this room will stay in here forever. We're going to leave this one just like it is. I wish we could put a fountain in here. That's the one thing. I don't know if you can. Let's see if we can put a fountain in here. Let's go to outdoors and hobbies, I think is where everything is at. I don't think you can. I don't know. We would have to probably custom build a swimming pool area if we wanted a pool in here. I don't think you can just put like a regular pool in here. I don't think so. Outdoor hobbies. There's a beehive, compost bin. Yeah, we don't want any of that there. All right, we're gonna leave this one like it is and call it complete. I do like that there. I don't know if we want to put a fire pit inside here in the house. I mean, sounds like a dangerous idea, honestly, if I'm, thinking about it. Let's change the color of this surface finish right here, though. We do need to repaint that. Let's put that like that. Fix that up. Let's do this. And I'm going to change the ceiling, guys. That ceiling is green, but it's because it matches the other floor, and I don't want it to. It's supposed to match the next room above us. Let's come down here. Get this. That's good. Let's do this wall way here. Perfect. We do have to do this. Get that done, and the side of this one too. That should match up. Awesome. Let's do this whole entire ceiling. I don't know what we want to actually do it in, but I just know we don't want it like it currently is. Let's do, for now, let's see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like over here. Let's go, or actually this is a room. We don't want to do that. Let's go back up here to the top. It's a little too far below. We do have clipping mode turned on. That way I can fly around wherever I want to fix the color of everything, because obviously we can't climb up on top of everything if we have clipping mode turned off, which is helpful. It's really helpful when your sandbox jobs, being able to just fly around and take care of everything. Perfect. That adds some lightness. It really lightens this whole floor by changing that color there. So we do like that. We have this here that I'm not sure why. There's a one single block, so we are going to copy that and change that. All right. We have our swimming pool area. We still have a little bit of work to do. I think we're going to try and build a ladder going into here, but this is more like spa, swimming pools, hot tubs. And then we do have this corner over here that I'm not exactly sure what we want in this area. I've thought about making like a little workout area over here. Possibly. Maybe drink fountain machines. I'm not sure exactly what to do on this area here, which might be the play. Let's do that. Let's look and see if we have any workout things we can do, or maybe drink machines. Let's go with let's check out accessories real quick. Probably not in that. Hobbies. Yeah, there should be maybe a pool table, right? Let's do a pool table. Let's do this floor here while we're thinking about it. Let's change this to a, I don't know. I really don't know what we want to make this color of the floor over here. It just needs to not look off. It doesn't need to be completely opposite of what we got. Indoor kitchen barbecue area. I like that. Game room is better. Well, this is a six-story, six-floor mansion, so we have plenty of room for a game room. We're gonna have a whole entire game story. This is only floor number 2. We have a lot. We have a lot to do. Lot to do. Let's go. Well, we definitely have a game room. Lots of game room going on. Hey, welcome in, Valor. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Let's see. Let's do this right here. The weathered driftwood. We'll do this. And I think we're going to cut this one right here. I don't think this is going to be a closed room. We're going to leave this one open. But I think we're going to put a pool table. Yeah, I think this is going to be the area we're going to put a pool table, maybe some couple chairs. Kind of a little relaxing area outside of the pool that we have going on. So pretty cool setup that we have going so far. Yeah, just enough space to play pool. Just enough, right? Let's put a couple pool sticks on the walls here. We'll just pretend like there's hooks for them. We'll do 4. I don't think more than 4 people will play at a time, right? Put that there. I also do like the fact that we could do a dartboard over here on the wall. That's really cool. We'll throw the dartboard here. And that's a bit low. We definitely need to move that up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. We'll do that there. We'll also put some darts on the board, make it look like somebody's been playing. Somebody that can actually play. So that'll work. Add that on there. Let's put at least one pool ball on the table. Once again, make it look like somebody's been playing pool. Let's see what else we got that we could put in here. We need chairs more than anything right now. I think chairs is what we need to add in next. All these are just like miscellaneous items. We could add in a bookshelf, and actually a bookshelf might not be a bad idea. Not by the pool table. Not by the pool table. Well, somebody gets hurt, you know, then we're gonna have to get rid of them. Investigator badge, that's pretty funny. There's just so much. There's a lot. Let's put some speakers, right? You have to have music for one. And I think this area would be perfect for that. I like these to hang on the wall. I think we do have some wall speakers here. I think we'll add these into this pool area here. Yeah, putting dartboards in the worst places, that's right. Let's add a speaker here. Let's put some speakers over here. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that glass does go up to the next floor. We're gonna have to patch that up. You're gonna be the one with the arrow in your ass. Nah, we're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna have people playing responsible in here. Responsible. That's the word, keyword. So we do have stereo receiver, more speakers, and these are just all toys. We do need some floats for the pool. I mean, we got this pool. We got nothing in it though, right? Got to add something to it. It can't be plain like that. There we go. Let's add a little basketball goal over here into the pool. I do like this inflatable goal net in the pool. The inflatable volleyball net, pool volleyball, lots of fun. That's a must-have. And I think that's good. That's good for that. We do need, this is really cool, guys. I wanted to show this off for sure. So we're going to change the time. We're going to flip the scene and we're going to go straight to nighttime. And we're going to watch how this place comes alive. Like right now, it looks pretty plain. But when we flipped the time to night, everything changes and this place looks amazing. So let's go up here. Let's do 1 a.m. There we go. So now this is 1 a.m. This is what it looks like here at 1 a.m. It's pretty dark over here. We are going to add in some lights later on to give this a little bit of glow. So we are going to add lights in. But you can see the pool area is really nice, really awesome. We worked on the lights overhead and give them a different light to make it look different. So it is kind of a pinkish color. The pool has LEDs in the bottom. So when you're underneath the water, it just looks different. So we spent a lot of time coming up with the ideas for this. And I think it's really cool. I mean, this is probably one of the better areas in this whole job that we've done so far. So I enjoy that. I think that's really cool. And we're going to continue to work on the lights later on. We're going to do the same thing for every single room. We need lights, obviously. And we're going to build around this. This right now is just kind of half done. We started on the staircase, but we're going to have to build a structure around it, obviously. But lots of work to go. Hey, welcome, NC. Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday. Let's put some chairs in place. I just can't get over this pool right now. I just can't get over it. Matter of fact, let's pick up this trash while we're over here. Let's go to our dirt management tool here, because we do have some trash laying around. Let's see, did I get that? Yeah, I think I did. Let's buy... All right, let's buy some chairs. We need some chairs. We do need some lights in this area too. So let's do the lights. And I love the hanging lights. I don't know why. I love the wall lamps. I love the hanging lights. But we try to make each room look really unique. When I think of a pool area, I do think of LED lights. I don't know why I do, but for some reason I just do. I think we're gonna do that here. Let's run this a little longer here. Matter of fact, we need to change that up. I need that light to not just be plain, because right now it's going to be a plain bright light and I don't want it to be that. All right, let's go back to our hand tool here and go to lights, and then wall lamps. and then come back over here to this one. And let me make sure I change the lights. And I think with this one, we don't want to go too bright of anything. So we're going to do a lighter blue. Cyan makes a really good light in the dark, especially for the theme that we have currently going. And that might be all right. I think that's the way we're going to do that. Let's go over here. Now turning these on is a pain because you have to really look at them at a certain angle. There we go. So this is a really cool look for that. I do think it probably needed to be moved over a little more center towards the pool, but that's okay. Pool table looks good. Let's focus on some chairs, and we'll focus on some more lights as well. I think we possibly do more lights. Let's go with this wall lamp here. Same deal. I do want to change the detail. I don't want that to look gold. We will go just black, just solid black on that one. Let's do the light on it. Same deal. Let's keep everything the same Xeon 4 color. And see what this looks like. Yeah. So that way it doesn't clash. We don't want it to look off. It won't clash too much, I don't think. Chairs. Let's go with some seating next. And there's so many. There's a billion different options for the seating. There's a lot. I mean, I've gone through all these items a billion times, and I just can't ever decide what I like the most, what works really good. When I think of pool table, though, I think of like bar stools. So I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with a bar stool. And we're going to change the seat. I don't think we're going to go with a knitted fabric. Let's go with glossy leather. I mean, it's alligator. I don't know. Let's do alligator. How about that? Let's do alligator. Let's change the color of these alligator seats. Let's make them red. How about this? Works out really good right here. And I think what we want to do, we'll put 4 of these here. Because we have 4 pool sticks. Oh, I almost fell to the floor. Look at that. There we go. And then to go with that, let's add in little miniature tables in between. There we go. And let's find what kind of tables we want to use. It has to be like a sporty look. Yeah, this game is so customizable. I mean, I don't know. It's unlimited. I don't know. I think I've spent probably 5 or 6 hours on this job so far, but we probably have another 20, 30 hours. This is going to be a long job. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't feel like we're even close to being anywhere done, maybe 10% if we're lucky. Let's see I like some of these tables, but I just don't know how small or how tall they are. And I want them to be single tables. We just want single looking tables here, kind of like a nightstand close to it. I just don't want it to be too small. Let's see what this one looks like. I do like this one. Let's change this one right here though, and give it, it has to be wood. Okay. We can change the top here. I think we're going to change the top to, man, we could put a pattern on it. I don't think we're going to do that though. I think that's exactly how we want it. That actually works pretty good. We're going to set these in between each chair here. Give everybody just kind of like their own little table area. And then I wish we need some lights right back here. We are going to move the dartboard because I think absolutely you guys are right. That is not the perfect spot for that. Let's put the dartboard right over here. I think it's a lot better. No one will get killed by putting that over there. Hey, Chrislyn, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's go back to our lights once again. And let's do the, I don't know. Let's check out the novelty lights. I mean, it's decent. I just wish you could customize them. If you can, I'm not sure how. It's one of those things, once again, I have to try and figure out how to do. Let's do this one here. Let's change the light on this one and make it the Cyan 4. And then put this one right here, turn it on. It's decent. It's not really bright, but it's okay. Tuesday, not Wednesday. I'm just skipping ahead, just making sure to see if you're paying attention, that's all. We're going to pretend like I said Tuesday, and you just heard Wednesday. You know I have no sense of time, right? Let's put a light switch in here. Let's put the light switch right here for this right here. Yeah, it is Tuesday. It is definitely Tuesday. All right, let's do one last ceiling lamp here. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see if I can't jump up here and put this last little light. That's just not bright enough. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we can drop it down. That's the good thing. But I don't know. I mean, that doesn't look bad. It's not too bright, and I don't know. It works though. It definitely works. I don't think you have vending machines here. Let's check and see if we have vending machines. I don't know if we do. It'd be nice to put a little vending machine in here. This is kind of like a miniature bar, it feels like. And with that being said, let's put a TV in here. Why not, right? Why not put a TV in this area here? Unfortunately, we can't make the TV at an angle in the corner here. So we kind of do have to put it right here. But that works out. I mean, that's not a bad view from there, especially if you're playing pool. I don't know what they're watching on the TV, but we're not going to watch it. We're not going to watch it. Vending machines. Let's see if there's something for the kitchen area here. We got wiring, lights, hobbies. I think it's going to be under accessories. If we find anything of the sorts. I don't think there is one though. I'm pretty sure there's not a vending machine in this game. It might be one of the few items that there's not. There's not. All right. We'll skip out. No vending machine just yet. All right. So this area is done. Real simplistic. Little pool area. Pool table leads right to the pool. Once again, the pool looks amazing. This is a great area. We do have a little bit more to go to work on the pool later on, but I like it. The lights look great. We need more lights in here for some reason. I don't know what that is. Is that coming off over there? It might be the reflection of the lights over here coming into over here. And then we have our garden green room area here. Needs a TV to watch our replay of Go Football. Yeah, we definitely need that for sure. Definitely need that for sure. The fountain area looks really good. I need some lights. We need some lights in here though. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here. We need some lights. We need outdoor lights. And I think we did see some of those that are going to look really cool. We're going to do like a little path light. I think this path light right here is perfect. And I think once again we changed the color on the path light. Let's do the light. Let's go with yellow. And I know that kind of is a little off. Maybe this olive right here. Let's see how this looks. Perfect. We're not going to kill it though. We're not going to have like a billion of these. I do like these to come down the pathway like so here. Let's turn this one on and see what it looks like. Not bad. I like it. Yeah, that looks really nice. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's grab another one of these and duplicate it and come back the other way. I think we'll come over here. Yeah, and just do this one. And the frogs, I don't know what made me think of that, but putting the frogs on the stones there sitting in front of the fountain was a really, I don't know. I didn't think I could do that, but being able to put them on the stones right there was a really cool look. And I do like that. I mean, it's pretty simplistic. We don't really have, it's not too fancy. I mean, it's just simplistic. It's a nice green room. We have 2 benches here, so you can take a seat. Yep, I like that. Like it. Let's build the wall around these stairs here. I don't like that we've left our staircase open. And the pool area, I'm still that right now is the best area that we've done yet. I mean, to be able to see the pool from this glass window is pretty cool. All right, let's build the wall around this. Let's go to the wall. Oops. Yep, there we go. Let's change the style. We are going to make this just like everything else we've done. We're going to try to stick with the same theme of using the black marble. I don't know why that's been pretty much the dominant material that we've gone with is black marble, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this right here. Let's go. I mean, it's actually technically all the way out here, so we really need to start like right at the base up here to make this work like we want to. Let's come out here. Why is it not? There we go. Why is it not working? Yep, and then we'll go completely down here to the floor. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go around too. I don't know. I mean, we're definitely gonna have to build a little bit further out. I think we'll come out a little bit further. So 1 past that. I kind of just want to, I don't want to block this off, but I need it to be like closed out. I don't want this to be like an open staircase. Let's do this right here. This might look a bit weird. I might have to fix it and change it here going forward. But let's go just like that. It kind of just runs. Yeah. I should have chose a different staircase, honestly. There is a closed off version of the staircase, and that's really what I should have went with. That way I don't have to worry about really fighting this backside, because that's essentially what we're going to have to do. We're just building a structure around the staircase so where the way it doesn't look open. Let's come up all the way here. try not to clip through everything to run it outside, because if you clip through, you got to wind up going back. All right, that's good. I mean, this is going to be inaccessible anyways. You know, that's just here just basically for the stairs. It's not going to be for anything else. It's just for the stairs. Which maybe we run this right here to the stairs, and we will go up and build like a little room or wall around the stairs. That's perfect. About as good as it's gonna get, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad. And then we will cover this up too. Yeah, and I think that'll look decent if I can make it work like that. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Let's go up. Yeah, that is not gonna work. We're gonna have to remove this little part here. That just looks way off. Let's remove this to that. We can just cut it. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna cut some blocks off of here. Yeah, that looks better. There's still this little gap right here. This one brick in the wall. I feel like Pink Floyd. Oh, that's bad. What are we doing? Let's cut that off there. I went too far out with it. Let's come down there. Perfect. Okay. That looks good. I'm going to have to fix this part here that we completely did. I do want to build the wall right here. Let's come over here. Go up. Same deal with this one. I don't know. Let's see how that looks before I do any more. I mean, we could put handrails, right? We'll put a door entrance right here. We did block that off. So we could come up here. Let's just walk it like normal. Yeah, we'll block that off. That looks absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. That's the worst design I've ever seen in my life. We're gonna block that off. We can't allow that to happen. That is insanely bad. That'll work. So once we come here, we need to block it off from right here and go all the way up. Go up. Just like that. We will have to cut this off as well. Let's see. Let's come back down. This actually just needs to come here and then all the way out to this wall area. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it definitely looks bad. It doesn't look the greatest at all. Let's go ahead and cut off some of the wall here that we've had to build to get this looking decent like we want it. We're just about ready to go up to the next floor. Let's cut this off. And then this here. Yeah, I really should have built around it. This is absolutely just not working right. Yeah, we're going to come back to this. This is going to be a little bit much. I'm going to have to build around it. We're going to do a stairs around it. Let's do the floor here first. I did like the green at first that we had, but I don't think we're going to go with that color. We are definitely going to switch colors to something else. Let's look at our colors here. This is going to be cool. I don't know if we go up to the top of the roof and do the roof next or not. That might be our next goal. We might go to the roof area. This was supposed to be the top floor and like the game area. So we were going to turn everything here into the game area, and this is going to be the balcony. And I think this balcony here is going to be completely changed. I think let's work on it. I was really had some ideas for it. And I think that's what we're going to do. And the very first thing that we are going to do is we're going to change this to a glass floor. So you're probably not going to want to come up here. Probably not. This is going to be the one area you might just change your mind and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going up there. That's perfect. So we are now on a glass floor. This whole area for the balcony is going to be glass. The windows, the floor, the ceiling, it is all going to be glass. I don't know. We might leave the ceiling like it is just to give a little bit of shade, because when it is daytime, it is going to be bright outside. So we might leave that like it is. Let's change the walls though. We are going to go with glass walls. Let's do this right here. Is it even working? There we go. Okay. Let's come over here. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, I don't know. For some reason, I just thought about leaving this completely open. And I think it's because when you're outside, you can, this is probably going to be the only part of the whole entire building that you can see into. Let's come up with this. Let's come over here just like that. And then we do have one more area here to turn into all glass. Well, actually I had planned on putting the pool, another pool, on top of the roof. I think we are going to make a pool top or a pool up here on the roof. So there is going to be a little bit of extra stuff here on the top of the roof. So, but putting pool on top of the glass floor, I thought about doing that too. So we might do that here. We might actually put a pool here. This place is going to have like 5, 6 pools. I mean, it's going to have a lot. All right, that looks good. I like that, just like that. That looks good. We're going to leave the top just like this. Let's change the color. And once again, I like the black color theme. And I think we're just going to go with this here and see what this looks like. Yeah, glass roof, absolutely. We are going to change that rooftop to glass. Let's see if I can't get this the right setup. Perfect. And I just got an achievement. I'm not sure. Is the moon made of cheese? I'm not sure what that achievement is, but I just got one. That's really cool. I do like that. I think that looks good. We do have the outside to do. We have a lot to do. This whole outside needs to be done. We've got to redo all the colors on the walls. We do have to do something with these columns, though. I don't know if I like these columns. I do, but those are just extremely big columns. Let's come over here and cut this out the wall. We went a little too far. Do want to cut this out. And I'm not sure. We haven't even done the outside yet. There's just so much to do. So much. Let's do the surface finish. Let's figure out what we want the outside of this building to look like. I mean, I don't think we want it to be black marble. That's for sure. Stone blocks. I don't even know if I like that. I don't know. The moon is made of cheese. What kind of cheese is it? That's a good question. Good question. As long as it's not blue cheese, I think I'll be all right. There we go. I think that's really good. Let's do something with this front. We do have the front door open. We have some windows in place. Let's go to our hand tool again. Let's buy some accessories. I do want to do this here. We'll get the front done. I think it's under decorations is what we're looking for. Yeah, there it is. So this right here is really cool. You can customize these letters. We are absolutely about to do, we're about to do the front here. About to get the front ready to go. Green marble. That just is so perfect, right? That is perfect. We're gonna have to put some letters here with some lighting as well. I think we need a big LED strip to go along for the lighting here. We really need some neon signs. Hey, no problem. I appreciate you dropping in, C. I really do. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time for sure. Let's come over here to about right here. I don't think we're going to have to go this far over, but for now we will. I need something to light these lights up. I really do. I wonder if it's possible to hang something behind the lights. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do on this part here. I do think we can find something to light these up, eliminate these letters a little better. Because that's essentially what I'm trying to do. I am trying to make this light. Just like that. There we go. Okay, I found it. We'll get rid of this for now. We'll get rid of that. That way we can light up our letters here. We'll do letters first, and then we'll light everything up. Let's go back to the hand tool here. Let's go back to the accessories. I think it's decorations, yeah. And I think that's the best letters they have, though, out of all the letters that I've seen. It's these wall letters. Yeah, I think that's the best one. Well, that's crazy. I wasn't even trying to spill anything out, or was I? And it just randomly put the A there. I'll take it. Let's see if we can't make this work a little faster. We'll spill everything out first, and then we'll go back and do our lighting next. This will give the front a little bit of design. We're kind of just jumping all over for right now, but that's okay. We have so much to do. It'll all come together. We do want to get some done, though. Let's go with this. See what this would looks like once we get it done with all the lighting up. Let's change that to the G here. I mean, if you saw this from the outside, absolutely. This is a huge studio. It definitely looks massive. All right, let's go back here. Let's go back to our lights. Let's copy this. This is actually the easiest way to do this, is to duplicate this, come over here. Yep, just like this. I just wish there was actually a way to hide these to where they showed on the letter without having them look like this. And I think there might be a way. I've just got to think about how to do it. I mean, you probably can put these on the, no, you can't put them on the letter. That's what I was thinking, that maybe you put them on the letter and it works that way, but you can't. Perfect. So this is what it looks like from the streets. I think this is going to look really cool. Yeah, I like that. We need a lot more lights, obviously, but it looks really good from the outside. That's as far back as we can go. This is where it makes us start. So yeah, right here is perfect. Yeah, we need more windows, though. I think we want to put windows around that. And then we have our Welcome to Goat Gaming rug mat when you come in here. We have our Christmas tree, lobby area, the presents, our reception desk, which looks like obviously like a gaming setup if you think about it. But there's room for 2 people here to work the reception. Of course, Yoda's going to be one, right? Yoda always has to be at the front of the reception area. But then there's somebody else there. And then we do have our carpet area with Christmas trees leading up to our 2nd floor. We need to get that done. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why we have a brick wall in this area right here. I'm not sure what that's about. And then we have our cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleaning up to do here. Hey, Boo, welcome in, Boo. Happy Tuesday. I'm not going to say Wednesday this time. Let's clean this up, though. What is this? What did we do here? This is the wall we need to take out. We do have a bar area back here, which is really nice. The lights are already on. Candles lit as well. And the rooms, we did get those completed. These are just going to be rooms for everybody else. We're going to put everybody in their own little room here. So, and then we have our bathroom area. We have 2 different bathrooms. Let's get rid of this wall. I don't know what I was thinking here. Why this is even here, I don't know. But let's get rid of this. This wall does not need to be part of this area. Yeah, I'm not sure what we were thinking. I mean, this is definitely random. I really don't know what I was thinking here. Can we not remove this? Remove walls. Why is it not removing the wall? It says only above roofs. Everything. There we go. I think we got to change the setting. Let's come over here. Get rid of this. It's not letting me remove that. Let's try it this way. Huh. I am not sure. We might actually have to take a sledgehammer to this. I don't really want to take a sledgehammer to my wall, but I might have to. I don't know where that came from. I'm not sure where that exactly came from. All right, we are going to go back up here though and start working on our balcony area. Let's go back to the top here. I almost thought that I was walking outside. Like, this is the building. This is it. Like, this is part of a room. It's all glass. And I almost thought that walking out here was just walking outside and off the cliff, and it's not. That's pretty tricky right there. Pretty tricky. All right. So this once again could be like an arcade area. I'm not sure what we really wanted to put up here. I mean, it can be a little bit of everything. I mean, I think we could have another pool table. Let's put a piano though. Let's make this more music. We can play music from up here. We can. Okay. So obviously this is not going to work either. Maybe we can't put items up here. That would be very frustrating if I find out that we cannot put items up here. You can't. Okay. So obviously glass will not hold everything up here. And that is very disappointing. Yep, cannot do that. Well, it looks like we are actually going to have to lay down actual wall area. That is insane. I did not know that. All right, we're going to sell this here. Wow. So we are going to just have to leave the wall or the glass walls here and then leave the floor like it is here. Very unfortunate. Let's change the color. Yeah, glass can't hold it. Apparently not. Apparently it is a safety hazard. I don't know why. I mean, whoever came up with those rules, they take the fun out of everything. We're not going to invite them to any of our parties ever. They're not coming over. Just not happening. Let's make this wood right here. Let's go mahogany. Let's go to the corner. Now you're definitely not walking on it. Yeah. I know. They take the fun out of everything. This was going to be a really, really cool idea for a room. I mean, it still is. I still like the fact that you have this opening right here. It's completely open. I mean, it's completely open. I still like that. But it would have been way more fun had we just had everything glass. But we don't. So we're definitely going to have to change that. Let's go here. Let's put a piano. We still can't. I wonder why we can't. There we go. Okay, now we can. All right, really cool there. Let's put a chair for the piano. Let's get a seat for our piano player here. And I am not sure what we want for a chair. Let's just do a regular bar stool here for the piano player. Let's go back to our hobbies again. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in here. A little bit of everything. We will put another pool table in this room. Let's get this set up. Let's do this. I don't think we're going to put a dartboard up here though. Just don't think we are. Or a drum set. I don't want any of that up here. Let's see here. You're allergic to the sun anyways. What else can we put? There's air hockey. Let's do air hockey. So we have an air hockey table. We'll put that over here behind the pool. Let's do the air hockey puck. All right, so that's there. We have arcade machines. We are going to put some arcade machines in here. Let's put these on the other side. We have some of these downstairs as well, but we are going to put these upstairs. And we do want a gaming setup, right? This would be a really cool area to have a TV, a little gaming setup. And I actually like this grand piano better than anything else. I think this looks way better than this piano over here. So we're absolutely going to set this one here in the corner, just like this. And we are going to, unfortunately, sell this one. And then we'll move this. We need an actual bigger seat, because this is a huge piano. Look, let's go with the seats again. We need more of a stool area, kind of like a bench, but just not that big. Let's go with an ottoman. I don't know. We might put an ottoman there. That could be the size that we want. Here's a stool. This might be, there we go. This is actually big enough. I think that's perfect right here. All right, that's good. That works really good. Let's go back to our decorations here. A white grand piano. Well, then it has to be official. If it's a white grand piano, then that's what we have to do, right? I like the idea. Hey, welcome in, Lady Gamer. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm trying to catch up with chat. I am really hyper focused on this build. I have definitely been distracted. Let's go back to the white grand piano. That's actually just an amazing idea. Let's go to our hobbies here. Definitely hyper focused. Was that closer to the top? I think it was. We do want to do some karaoke. There's a microphone, so there's a lot of different music items that we could put here. Let's go to the grand piano. We are going to change this to a white. I think we'll make the bass. I don't know. Let's make this an actual white wood. Or we can do white. We can actually go up to the color. Maybe they'll let us do that. Let's do rich, pure, pattern, custom color. I mean, we could do, let's see. Yeah, we don't want any wallpaper on that. That's for sure. Gray. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to let us do just a pure white though. I don't know if it will. I mean, who would want to do plastic? Why would you do a plastic piano? Let's go the glossy painted wood here. And you can change the base and the details. We are going to change the details as well to try to do... Okay, we can't do that. We can do this here though and change this to a painted wood. So this is about as close to white as we can get though. We can't do like a the color. We can't do white. I mean, we can do gray, but there's not just an actual white, and that's okay. It looks white in the light that we have it, which is going to have to suffice for now. I do like that. I really do. I think that's a really cool setup. I do want to add a microphone. Can you make the floor regular, add items, then change the floor to glass? Maybe so. Let's try that. We'll put everything in this room, and then we'll possibly try to change it to glass and see if we possibly can do that. We did see a microphone over here. I do want to add that in this room as well. We do want to put speakers in the corner. I think some really tall speakers in this area. Maybe not. I don't know. Those are not really tall. These are not tall either, but we are going to put these here. Maybe in the corner. Let's do some corner speakers. Let's see if we can. We can't. Okay. Can't hang these up anywhere. You can't hang them on glass, so they don't want us breaking our floor. I mean, we're already taking a chance here with these speakers. Let's put this in the corner here. Let's move this one. I think we are going to put these in the corner. Change the stool to white also. I definitely can do that. Let's put this in the corner. Let's duplicate that. Yeah, and I like this setup. This is really nice. You know, if you're outside, this is the only part that you can see. Like from outside, you can't see, and I don't know, it's so tall up, you probably can't even see that. I mean, you can't see it all. You have to be like in another state to be able to see the top of this gaming room. That's how big this place is. I mean, that's massive. That's huge. We got that. Let's change the stool here to all white as well. Oh, I just fell to the floor. Let's go all the way back to the top here. Let's change the stool. Let's go to our seats here. And there is the stool. We definitely can change this one. There's no way that you cannot change this one to all white. Let's go to color. Yeah, nope. It looks like gray might be it. Let me see if that's the case. Stained walnut. You got other damaged plastic. Yeah, close enough. I think this is gonna have to work though. Oh, that is not gonna have to work. That's not the one we wanted. Where is that stool again? Right here. I can't really tell. I mean, that doesn't look like the wood that we used before. There we go. That's what we wanted right there. So that's perfect. That looks really good. I like that. All right, let's see if we can't find that microphone. You don't like the way that looks? Is that not the right appearance you were going for there? Yeah, I mean, you're sitting pretty low. That's actually a pretty low seat. If you're playing the piano here, you're going to be... Maybe not. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. You just don't like the white color, I bet, huh? Let's go back to our hobbies here. We are looking for a microphone. There's so many musical instruments. We do want to turn this into like a little bar type area. Let's do the microphone here. Maybe right here. This is going to be a nice little band setup. I don't think there's a keyboard stand. I don't think. Would be nice if there was. I don't think there is though. Out of all the items, I mean, there's a lot, but I just don't know if there's a keyboard stand. Let's put a vinyl record, right? I mean, we got some famous musicians that will be visiting this place. Let's see what we're looking for next. We really want to find a keyboard stand. I'd love to be able to put that there. I just don't know if there is a keyboard stand. As an acoustic guitar, I definitely want to put one of those in here. I think we're going to need a stool for that. As a matter of fact, let's go back to our seating here and go down, not beds. Let's go to our seats. Let's find another stool. We just want a regular black bar stool. Perfect. That is exactly what we're looking for. We need one here for the mic. And it's almost like they're playing to the neighborhood, honestly. That's exactly how it's going to feel. Let's put another one of these down because you're going to have a guy right close by that playing the guitar in this area. Let's go up to our hobbies right here. And I think we want to give him an acoustic. I don't think we're going to do an electric guitar right next to him. We could, though. I don't know. I think acoustic sounds better, though. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with the acoustic. We are going to change the color on this acoustic guitar. Let's change the bass on it. We want it to kind of match the piano, right? Yeah, I think that's a really good look here. I don't think we can hang it. Can we hang it up on the wall? We can. Okay, so we're going to maybe hang some of these guitars on the wall here. Accordion. That is what we're not going to have. We're not going to have an accordion. Unfortunately, if you're an accordion lover, we're going to pass on that. We'll give an option. We have multiple guitars on the wall. I don't think you can hang the keyboard. You cannot. We need a stand for that. We need an amplifier. We'll put it right over here. Put another amp on the other side as well. And let me just duplicate this. It's always easier to just duplicate your item. That's the easiest way to do things in House Flipper. Just duplicate your item. Now let's put another microphone over here. And that's perfect. This is a nice little music area. We do want to put like a little table maybe in here. It's a little private. It's just a private area. You know, it's not for everybody. And we're going to set up a nice little comfy area here. Maybe a couch. I don't think we want... Let's go to our seating. We definitely want a couch. This is the type of area that you come to and it's just nice at home and it feels comfortable. And I think, what are we looking for? Are we looking for like maybe a corner type deal? That's perfect. I think that's exactly what we're going for. I don't know if, once again, this will probably have to move. And we'll put this over here. And then we'll come to this right here. We are going to change the color on this. I don't like that color at all. At all. I like the black, but I don't know. A wooden couch. It is on the sides though. That's what that is for. Actually, I don't necessarily like that. Let's do this right here. Let's change the base here to... And I actually want it to look like a black couch. Like, I don't know. I think that's a good look right there. Yeah, that's what we're going for. We want like a leather looking couch. Same deal on this one. We will change the look on this one. Let's go to the material. Let's go to this seat. That's what we're looking for. Let's change the seat to glossy leather and then change that color on this one. Same deal. And that just doesn't look, it feels like there's something missing on this end piece here. Let's see. We can actually change this. We don't have to do it like that. We can change it to make it look like this. That's more of what we're looking for. This is a nice little area. I mean, maybe you add a little cigar lounge. I don't even smoke. I absolutely cannot stand being around smokers. And you know, I have no offense to people who do smoke, but I do like cigar lounges. I used to date someone who smoked. You know, but they would just like to hang out at cigar lounges. And I know that sounds weird, but there was something about the atmosphere there, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. That's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for something like that to build that atmosphere. And I think that's what we're doing. I think we're going to be able to nail that. This is perfect there. I do like that sitting there still. We will move the guitars over just a tad bit. Let's take this and do that right there. And I've even thought about maybe separating this area off. I mean, if you're playing pool, you're still going to catch some of the music over here. I do like that. Let's put a coffee table right here in front of this area that we just built. We need something rather small and old at that. It needs to have like a retro feel to it. I do like this one, but I think that's a bar table. How does that work? No, that's not gonna work. I want something retro though. I really do. I think this was decent, but it needs to be retro. And I don't know if we're gonna find exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think that was probably the best one, but we're gonna try this one. Let's see what this one looks like. It is small. Yeah, it goes with what we have going on here. Nice little area. Perfect. I like it. This is a real comfortable area. You have asthma, so that's sending you to the ER. Yeah, we're not going to do that then. No smoking allowed, right? This is going to be a no smoking area. We are going to close this off a little bit, I think. We're not going to close it completely. I don't want to put a wall, but I do maybe want to make this a little more of a private area. And I think to do that, we might have to add in, let's see what our decorations are like. I don't think decorations is what we're looking for to close this off. It might be under construction. I think it is. I think we're looking for like a frame for a door, but we don't want to build a doorway. Possibly. I don't know exactly, you know, what I'm trying to search for. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that later. I'm going to wind up losing the plot, as C would say, if I continue to focus on this area here. But that's really nice there. It's a nice setup. It's comfortable. We have our speaker there. We have a pool table here. We have an air hockey table here. We do want to add some TVs in because, once again, we have none of those currently going on in this area. We will throw some of these in here in between areas. We'll do that. I think we probably need one more here. Let's duplicate that. And then we'll come over here and have one here. I wanted to add in like, I don't know. I wanted to add in like a PlayStation, Xbox gaming area. I don't know if we can do that. We possibly could do it right here, but that would mean moving these to this other side over here, which maybe we do that. Maybe this will be our little area here for a little Xbox, PlayStation, something right here in this area. I think that works good. Let's do a table or desk, I should say, or a little stand. Actually, we just need a little stand to be able to put like right here. That's perfect for what we're trying to do. Nothing crazy. Let's come back down here and see if we can't find hobbies. That's what we're looking for, actually. And then we're looking for like Xbox, another gaming system here. And I've seen one, so I know it's in here. There we go. So we'll just do this right here. We'll put up a little gaming system. Some controllers. We'll put a little gaming headset over here with this. Let's do 2 chairs, right? We'll make this a little friendly competition here in case somebody wants to play. Let's go to our seating here. And we'll make this look more comfortable. I thought about gaming chairs, but I think we want to make it more comfortable. Like, I don't think there's bean bags. A bean bag, you know, would definitely be comfortable. But I think we're going to go with something along the lines of like an office chair with a little bit of cushion, maybe. And I don't even know if we're going to find that either. I think what we're looking for might be out of reach here. There's an armchair. That works decent. Armchairs work pretty good. I think we could use that. Let's use this one. This looks pretty comfortable. I don't think we want them to be able to move around too much here. That doesn't have a back on it. You need some kind of support. Let's go here. And let's change this base on the color. Let's go with a pure color. And we're just going to do green, right? Let's go with a green outside. And the material, probably we can leave it the same. I don't think we're going to worry about the outside. Let's do the actual seat itself. We'll go vintage suede. And we'll do like that. I think that looks all right. That looks all right right there. And it seems to match the Xbox as well. So kind of keeping it themed right here. That's perfect. I like that. I like it is. We do need some lights. I think that's the next thing that we try to do. Yeah, we just need lights. This has to be like, this has to stick out. You're walking through the neighborhood. This house does not belong in this neighborhood. This is like the capital of this city. It doesn't belong here. It would definitely stick out, and we want our lights to be able to do that. So let's do some lights here. First thing we want is outdoor lights. I think we do need something to illuminate this area. Let's change this. Let's go with, I don't know. I don't want to overkill it with green, but maybe we do. Maybe we overkill this one with green here. And this is going to be for the outside. Like, this has to light up like the 4th of July. Like, everything has got to stand out. If you can't see up in this room, you're at least going to look up. You're going to look at the lights and be like, what is that? What is up there? That's what we're doing here. I don't know if we keep all these the same green. Matter of fact, let's just duplicate that. It'll keep it turned on as well. And we do want one of these like every couple feet. The only problem we might run into is I think the roof might be too high to turn it into like a pool area. I don't know if we can. It might be just too high. If the roof is too high, then we're going to have to cut off a little bit on the ceiling, which could create a problem. I think that's good. That's exactly how we want it. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. You got the GOAT Gaming entrance. You obviously know where you're at. You're going to see the sign and know exactly where you're at. If you're on the street, you're going to look up here at the lights from the outside. We do want lights on the inside to be a little bit of a different color. Let's go to the ceiling. Let's do wall lights too. I like the wall lights, but we're going to do inside on these. We're going to do lights, wall lamps. I really like these in the corner. And I think, once again, let's do some color. Let's add some color in here. Let's go with the cyan 4. I do like that color a lot. Let's turn this on, see how it looks. That looks good. That looks nice. It's perfect because the cyan 4 in real life is a color that it really looks like a bright regular light, but it's got just enough of a tint to blue to where you know it's not a normal light. And I do love that light. That's not even blue on that one, is it? This one is blue, but I don't think when we put this one down, this one's blue. Maybe it is. I can't really tell if it is or not. And it's not going in the corner like I want it to. There we go. That's not bad. It doesn't look blue from over here. I almost feel like it's not. Is it? There we go. It just wasn't on maybe. Because now it's definitely blue. Let's put this further back in the corner. That's perfect. All right. I like it. I like it. We don't need a lot of light in here. I do want to have a little bit of overhead in the middle here. We'll copy these on the style real quick for the lights. Like, this is a place I want to go visit like right now. Take me there. Like, I would definitely go here any day. All right, let's get that in the corner. But these are not blue though. For some reason, when I copy them, it does not make them blue. Maybe I turn them off and then turn them back on. That's it. Okay. So you got to turn them off, turn them back on. They got a little bit of programming you need to get done on them. That's perfect. Let's add some more lights here in the middle area. I do like these to be right around the pool area or the pool table. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I did like them because they're customizable and they are kind of like an LED neon display. But that wouldn't look right either. So let's just do a regular hanging ceiling lamp here. And I think we can do one that's customizable. I mean, I do like this hanging here in the middle area to where it's not on top of everybody. And let's change the light on it too. The color is violet, so it already had a pretty good color. I think it's from the last one because we did use one of these downstairs on the first floor. And that's pretty nice. I mean, that works. Kind of just put that right there. I don't feel like we need too much more lighting. We will put some lights on the wall over here in between things in the middle there. Let's do the wall lamps one more time here. Maybe some candles out here. How about this? There we go. Yep, I think that works. We're not going to put that next to the TV here because it's a fire hazard, right? Or are we? Let's do it anyways. Why not? Why not? Let's duplicate this here. Let's come down a couple feet in between these. We'll go up right there. Then on the other side of the TV, right here, and we're good. Maybe I do want one over here. Maybe. No, this is perfect. We don't need any more. I mean, that looks good. I think that's a nice balance of lights. Nighttime is when this place is really going to look good. During the day, not so much. It just looks all right. But nighttime, this looks amazing. I like it. I don't know if we can change the floor to glass. I'm going to try to do that right now. I don't know if we possibly can, but we're going to try to do it. Let's see if we possibly can. Let's go up to, what am I looking for? Let's go to building and see if we can't change this to glass. Let's see. It's showing we can. This is going to be insane if we absolutely can do that. As a matter of fact, let's go underneath so I can I? I don't know if we can. I don't know. It's showing we can. This will be insane if we actually can make this work. Let's come out to here. I think we can. This is going to be crazy. We actually can follow through on the idea we originally had. And I think this is going to be all glass. And hopefully it can hold everything. I don't want anybody falling through the balcony area. Perfect. We got it. Okay. So we can. That is exactly what we wanted to do from the start. It took a little bit of maneuvering of putting down items first and then coming back to it. But it looks perfect. It looks exactly how we want it to look. Let's make sure. Yeah, everything's good. This little part here, I mean, I do wish we could have made this glass too, but that's okay. I like that we have a little bit of lip here. Matter of fact, I don't know if we can. That's okay. We're going to come back and I think eventually put this little wooden lip here on the outside of everything. But that's how we want it. Like, we wanted this to be see-through all the way around from top to bottom to just be glass, and it worked. It looks good. It looks really good. The walls look good. The floor looks good. It's finished. I think we're good on this area. We will come back and work on enclosing this staircase. That's going to take a little bit of work. Not much. We're going to redo this floor up here, and we're going to come up to the top. I think the top up here is going to be more bedrooms. Because we do have this area here, and we're going to run out of ideas. We're going to run out of things to do, and then we do have a basement to do. We have the basement to go, and then the roof. And I do want to work on the roof. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it like I want to. I did watch some tutorials on scoping the land, and then also you know, being able to build stuff on your roof area. So we're going to see if that pays off for me or not. If it does, then it'll be perfect. If it doesn't, then I'll have to take some more classes, so to speak. Let's see if we can't make a hole right here. That's the problem. I'm going to try to have to figure out how to turn this into a hole to come downwards. Because it's open right now. I just don't know how we would build anything up here. Let's go to the very top. I don't think we're able to. I don't know. I'm going to have to work on that. We are going to cut out this right here, as I did not mean to make this as tall as it is. It's a little bit too tall. We're going to cut this out and fill this gap in here. If we possibly can. I don't think we can. It just might be what it is. That's fine. We're going to leave it like that for now. Let's do surface finish. Let's change the color of these floors. I do think we want to make this more of a professional looking area. And I don't know why I like the checkerboard tiles, but I do. I just don't think I want the traditional white and black checkerboard. I think we want to make this look a little bit different. I don't know though. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with the floor on that. Let's go back to this. I do like the ceramic. I like the marble. And we've done wood. I don't know about the wallpaper. The wallpaper just looks too plain to me. And paint just looks too plain. So let's come back to this right here and go with the white marble. I think that's more of what we're looking for. All right, let's get rid of this nasty green color. I don't know what made me decide to go green the first time I ever did the floors. Obviously, I must have been real sick that day. And out of my head, that's for sure. Yeah, that looks a lot better. A lot better than that nasty green carpet looking material that we had. A lot better. See, we have the hole right here. This is where the pool was going to be. We were going to have a pool right here on top of the roof. I've got to figure out how we make that work. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that part. A lot more learning to do. And I think we are going to have some rooms up here. And then we're also going to put a gym up here. We're going to put a little workout area. Let's remove some of this while we're at it, to make this look back to normal. Yeah, and we'll fix that. We'll definitely have to go back and fix that, but let's get the first thing we're going to do. Let's start with our gym area, and I think we'll come over here in this little corner to build it. We're going to change the material here. When I think of a gym area, I think about a little carpet fabric for the floor. Like somebody's going to be throwing weights around, right? You don't want them dropping them all over the floor and the floor just, you know, making all this loud noise. And then the weights chipping the floor too. So we definitely don't want it to do that. What are we looking for? We're looking for textiles. There we go. Let's go with the fluffy carpet. Let's do some carpet. I don't like carpet. We're going to do carpet here though. And we'll definitely keep it gray. We'll keep it just like this as we build our little workout area. We're going to make this decent size, right? We're going to have a lot of people in here, in and out daily. Got to stay in shape somehow. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have a little workout area. I think we'll run this. We'll utilize this right here as the base. I mean, it's a pretty nice little gym area. I mean, you could put treadmills, all sorts of stuff. We'll set up our items real quick. Well, not quick at all. We'll definitely set up our items here. Let's go to our hand tool. Go back to the store here. Go to hobbies. I don't think there's a lot of different workout and exercise type stuff in here. I think it is kind of limited. I mean, you do have your dumbbells. I don't think you even have a dumbbell rack. So I don't know what we'd put these on. Let's scroll down and see what else we have. Maybe there's some outdoor things. Let's go outdoor and see what the leisure and play items are. Outdoor hobbies, maybe? There's really not. There's really not a lot of exercise stuff. And I thought there was more. I thought I saw like a treadmill, but there's not. There's really not a treadmill. You have like workout weights, and that's about it. Like it's pretty limited, which makes me wonder if we need to skip out on the idea of an exercise room. Right? I mean, if you don't have a lot of those items in here, there's really not a point in doing that. But there's an elliptical. We can do that. So there is some things. There is very limited, but there is some things. We will go first off with the elliptical trainer. And let's change the color of these. I don't like that green necessarily. Let's go pure on the color. And let's just do a blue. Why not? We'll go blue on these. And we will line these up in rows like they do at a real gym. We'll give some space in between each one. And that's what this whole row right here will be. So all right, that's good. We got enough here. We can invite your friends, your family, everybody you know can come out here and work out. I love it. Love it. Next thing we want to do here, I mean, we can't roll out the yoga mats though. And I guess we will put a section over here for, you know, a little yoga area, I guess. Mats, kettlebells. No, let's just do the gym ball for now and the yoga mats. And the rollers right here. We'll create a couple of these little areas here. And I don't know why that does not look like a ball from here. Maybe it's the angle. All right, that's decent. The gym ladder. This would be nice, but I don't know what we connect it to. Like, I understand having a gym area with a ladder, like a little pull-up bar, a little weight area, but I don't know what we connect it to. There's nothing here, possibly. This is really cool too. If you guys play House Flipper, there are different brands. You can click on the brand to give you more items of the same type deal, or whatever this brand makes, we can click on this to find out. So let's click on Atlantic. They make kitchen utensils, they make letters. We're gonna see if they make anything else to go with that gym ladder. I don't know if they do. I'm assuming they do, but it looks like they make a little bit of everything. And maybe nothing more of what we are looking for. I mean, they do make the elliptical trainer. They make crutches, wheelchairs. They make walking canes. This manufacturer makes quite a bit. But unfortunately, I don't see the gym rack. I mean, we've got a gym ladder, but that's it. So we are just going to move this for now. Does the yoga mats come with goats? I mean, you know, we might be able to make it to come with goats. I don't know how, but we could probably make it that way. I think we'll put this here. Maybe it's meant to go on the wall like this. Yeah, I think maybe that's where it's meant to go. I mean, we can definitely work on some goat type stuff over here. I think I actually saw something like that. We got some goats we can throw in here. Surely House Flipper thought about putting goats in the game, right? Surely they did. But maybe they didn't. Let's see if we can find some goat stuff. Probably not gonna find anything, unfortunately. They everything but the goats. There is a pet DLC coming out, I think in January, February, so maybe we'll get some goats in when they release that. Because I don't see any goats. No goat statues, no anything. Very saddened by that. All right, that's good. We do need some weight sets here. Let's go to hobbies again. There's some weight benches. We'll put the weight benches over here on the side. That's good. We want to leave a little bit of space there. And I wish there was something to put these on, like a weight bench. Like, who puts their kettlebells on the ground? Because that's essentially what we're going to be doing here. And I don't like that idea at all. I just, for some reason, don't like that. I'm used to them being on, like, weight racks or something. All right, that's decent. Let's throw some more of these down here. It's definitely not lined up that proper like we normally do. And we're just trying to keep some kind of semblance of balance here, or organization. That's good. And then we are going to put the dumbbells. Let's do some dumbbells, right? Once again, there has to be a stand for these. The storage cabinets, tables. I would assume that it would be under I don't know. I would think maybe cabinets, but I doubt it. I mean, there's got to be something here, but I don't think there is. I mean, there's a bookcase. We're not going to put them on that. We'll leave them out here on the floor. We will leave them out on the floor. Let's go back up. Where did I have those at? Did I pass those again? I think I did, maybe. Well, where is the... Let's go back up here. I mean, I'm under hobbies, right? That's what they're under, is hobbies. Where are the weights at? I'm losing my mind. Let's see here. Room, mood, details. Do a search. Yeah, we might have to. There we go. It's actually right here. Right here. I'm not sure why we couldn't find that. Obviously, it's because it's under hobbies under a different tab. So let's do this right here. We'll turn these sideways, save some space. We'll put 5 on each. And then, yeah, we'll put some right here, I guess. All right. And then the front here, it feels like everybody's just looking at the wall. We don't want that, right? You don't want to just look at the wall. You want to be able to do something, watch some TV, something. So I think that's what we're going to do. Everybody's going to get their own little personal TV in front of them, in front of each one of these. Are we going to spoil everybody? Yes, we are. Maybe we'll do one in between each person here. That way everybody gets a chance to watch some TV while they're on the elliptical here. Thought about doing a projector screen. Yeah, we got these TVs lined up. It's going to be kind of a little off. That's all right. That is all right. Everybody gets the picture, literally. There we go. That's perfect. And then one more here in the corner to kind of go with the whole theme of TVs. And ellipticals, that's perfect. And then where did I see that projector at? This is really cool. I'm not sure if I want to use that. But if you're over here working out in this area, maybe you want to see something over here, which we can turn this to go facing this way here. We need to move that back though. That's too close. You're not going to see anything. The only thing you're going to see is like a white screen hitting the wall. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't know if it's going to play anything. It might be one of the items that does not work. Let's come back even further. I think that's still probably too close. That's probably close enough right there. And there's also other projectors too, so that's really cool. You can use those. I think that's good. The only thing we are missing is some music. So we are going to do our little corner speakers right here. Just get a little bit of music going. We do want to put our walls up here. And get some lights on. I think that's good. The wall is going to probably go right here in front of this, maybe. I mean, that's not bad. There's just so much space, though. I really wanted more workout items. But we'll take that. That's still not the worst, right? What else would a gym have, right? There's got to be something else that we're missing. I think that's it, though. Honestly, I really do think that's it. One thing maybe we do want to do is put in some decorations, which I think we can possibly do that right here with a whiteboard. I think there's a whiteboard in here in the decorations. It might be under this right here. We'll put some posters up. I mean, we do need more bathrooms. The only bathrooms we have currently are the ones downstairs on the first floor. So maybe we add some more bathrooms up here, especially if you're in a gym area, right? So maybe we make some showers in this area. Make a little shower room. It's really cool. If you're on PC, you can upload your own pictures and your own movies to the game. So you'll have your own movies will play on the TVs, and your own pictures will show up under the picture frame. So that's really cool for PC players. It's more motivation to get it on PC. Yeah, let's do some posters. This is a sport area. You know, we need some kind of motivation for athletes. We'll put some posters up here. What else could we put here? We have that. We'll put this one. Nope, that's not anything related to anything. We're not going to do that one. We definitely want a clock, right? Every gym has a clock. We want to put up a clock. Let's see what else we can find to put up here. And I wanted a big clock, but I don't see one that we're looking for. So this will work. We'll go with this little clock here. And we'll put it right here, probably close to the door area. That'll work. I don't see too much more that we're really thinking about putting in here. I mean, gyms do have mirrors, don't get me wrong. We could put mirrors on the wall. We could do that as well. But there's really nothing that stands out as far as decorations go. I think that's good. I mean, I want to put more, but I just don't know what else we put in here. They kind of limited me with the amount of exercise material that we have in here. It is Christmas time, right? So let's do a Christmas tree. Why not, right? Why not do a Christmas tree in the middle of the room? I mean, it does give it that feel. So that's actually a good idea. Let's throw some presents around this tree here for somebody to open up. I'm not sure who. Somebody will get these. I'll do that. We put a candy cane. We cannot. I think our presents are good. Figurines. I think we're good on those. And let's hang some mistletoe, right? So we're gonna put the door probably right here, and we'll put some mistletoe right there. Let's go ahead and build our walls around here. And I do like the walls, the glass walls. I don't know why I do, but I really do. And that seems to be the way to go with a lot of things that we're building. So let's go with the glass wall. And this is a good view. I think this works really well. We can put some windows. I don't think we're going to build the entire glass wall here for that. But I think we can put some windows for a view outside. Let's put this right here. Come up to the top like that. Let's extend out. All right, and that's where the door frame will be, right here. And I think we have to add the door first. You want a lava lamp in your room? Of course, we will put a lava lamp in your room. We will put a lava lamp in your room. And also, when we release this weekend, I will upload it. You guys can go download it and play it however you want, whenever you want. It gives everybody a chance to play the version that we have right now. And then I'll come back and finish it. And every time I update it on a new episode, we'll go and upload it for you guys to either re-download and play again, or you can just jump in and start customizing everything we've done up to this point. So that's going to be really cool for everybody to do. Which I love that. I love the fact that I can upload this anytime I want, make changes to it, and you guys can just play it whenever you want. You can change it, you can do more to it, customize it, go to your own rooms, customize your rooms that you have here in the gaming studio. Just so many things. Really cool. Let's go up here with this one here. We need to go up one more notch there. Let's come over here. Extend this out. And we're not going to come all the way there. I do like this, but I think we're going to build like a wall on top of that. I think that's a good idea. I think we'll build a wall like right here. Let's go with... I don't know. Let's go with the old concrete. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that gives more of a gym feel right here. Let's go here, all the way to over here, and then we'll put in some windows here to give at least a view outside here. Let's come over here and then go up to our very top, just like that. Perfect. You can't see the bottom. That's fine. You can see underneath a little bit, but it just gives it a different feel. It's not plain, it's not basic, you know. We changed it up just a little bit. Let's go to our windows here. We're gonna make this place look amazing with some windows, some good views, because that's what life's all about. It's all about the views. And I think we'll do, I don't know. There's so many great windows. I do like these right here though. These open spots, I love these. I think this is perfect to be able to stand right here and while you're working out, just look outside. Yep, that's it. That's the answer right there. Same deal with that one. We'll just kind of spread these out. We'll spread these out in between some decorations here. And that's pretty good. I like that. Let's come over here and do the same thing on this side. I mean, that's a nice view. I think the best view I ever had back when I used to work out and go exercise all the time was actually on a cruise ship. The very top floor of the cruise ship, they had an exercise room like this facing out into the ocean. It was the best view in the world. So that pretty much set the standard for everything going forward as far as views go. I think this one here we're going to do a little bit different. Let's go. I don't like the one ways. The one ways you can see out, but you can't see in. I do like these here. And I think this works great, like right below the TVs. Yeah, just like that. I'm gonna go all the way across, so you can at least see out the window and watch TV. You got the best of both worlds, right? Hey, have a good evening, Valor. I appreciate you stopping in. I really do. And we'll be back tomorrow night live on Hypermarket Simulator. So if you want to drop in and check us out again, yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do with the view. So this looks to be done. I think we need some windows on this back side. We'll do something pretty small. We're not going to go too big on this one. I think we will do the little small peepholes on this one. Maybe a little bit bigger. That's extremely small. Yeah, we're not going to do a lot on this one, but I do want a couple. So we'll maybe do them every spot here. We'll try to have one. And then over here, we'll probably do a little bit different, I guess. Maybe not. I think that's where we leave it at, just like that. Nice look. We need to build the wall area right here. Up this way, we'll do that. Build the wall here. Keep it the same concrete. And then come up to here. We do want to copy that surface finish that we've got right here. So copy this to go right here. Yep. Let's get that one to match that one, to match this. Match that one up. Let's make sure everything matches up. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that all looks really, really good. The doorway here looks good. Once again, we don't have a door on it. I do want this one to be open. I'd like to get this swimming pool area eventually fixed. I'm gonna have to research this tonight. Or tomorrow, at least before Thursday, when we try to start on the roof. We'll try to start on that. Let's start with the shower area. I think maybe over here is going to be the shower area. We're obviously not going to have windows going into the shower area. We are going to build another wall right here on the outside of this. And I think we'll keep her the same concrete. I think we'll do the same thing here for this shower area right next to the gym. So you work out, and then you can come shower. So maybe we didn't even need windows. Windows can just be decorational for right there. Let's come up just like that. And we missed one little area here. Let's come over here. That's good. Still have to do the walls out here. We still have to cut everything. I mean, it's really cool to see outside though, to see how the outside of the building looks. And this looks really neat. The fact that you can see inside here and see your workout area. So the building definitely doesn't look plain. We definitely did. We've done quite a bit of work on this. It's not bland at all. For my first custom job, I am definitely proud of what we've built here. And this is my first custom job. Let's do the hand tool. Matter of fact, first, let's change these floors. These are going to be bathroom floors. So this might be where we do the checkered tiles at. Maybe. I say that, but I'm still not sold. Those aren't bad. I think that actually looks better. Let's do that. Let's do this here. Let's see what this looks like. Let's come over here. We are going to kind of line this up to go straight across like this. That doesn't look bad. And it kind of looks like a bathroom floor. I'm not going to lie. That definitely looks like a bathroom floor to me. Or like it could be a design for a bathroom floor. We want to divide this up. I think we want to run it. I don't know. Let's see what kind of options we have for our bathrooms here. Let's do bathroom fixtures. We have tubs. We do have hot tubs, so we could put more hot tubs in here. We have regular baths. We do want to put showers on one side, I think. I don't know which shower we like the best, though. I can't really tell. I think these might be the best ones to go with, possibly. We'll do that here. I just need to design one so I can get the hang of and the feel of how it's going to look. And then we'll do multiple bathrooms that way. Because we are going to divide them up. Like, we want each one to be its own little area. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I mean, there are shower. Actually, you know what? I mean, this is old school, honestly, by doing it this way. We could just do the shower here that's custom. You literally put it on the wall, and then that's it. Like, literally, it's a divider, which I actually think that's not a bad idea. We will put walls up, obviously, to kind of separate everything out, but I think this is the way to go. I think you can do as long as you want of a bathroom area right here. So if we wanted to make it a little bit longer, we can. But that works great. I think that's what we do. I didn't know that you could do custom like that. I didn't know that these had that kind of ability, but it does, and it works perfect. Let's go over here. I don't know how far over we went. We're going to kind of just eyeball it for now. I need to set up like a marker or something to know how far out to go. I think we can probably do at least 5 or 6 in this area. I'm trying to eyeball it, but once again, I don't know. I think if we copy it, I wonder if it'll duplicate the same length. It absolutely will. So that's exactly what we need to do right here. That works perfect. We just duplicate the item, and it duplicates the same length as the last one. That is really cool. We don't even have to buy another one. We just duplicate it. So that works out really good. And that's where we're going to stop it off right here at. So I do like that a lot. We're going to separate these out. And by doing so, we are going to build the concrete on the very edge of these and just go up all the way. I think we'll go out just a little bit of space here. And then go up to the ceiling. Perfect. And then same deal. We'll do the same thing on the next one. Come over here. And matter of fact, I can't copy that though. I can't duplicate that to make it look exactly like the other one. I'd like to though. I'd like to be able to keep it the same length. I think we're just going to go 2.8 meters out. I think that's going to be the space we go. 2.8 meters. So this one is probably a little bit longer. It is. So that's like 3 meters. So we probably need to go a little bit further out. And I guess I could figure out, I could find out by doing this right here. I could do one, or I could fall to the floor. That definitely works too. Let's put this right here and I can measure out. So that right there is 3.6 meters. That's how far out we need to go. We need to go 3.6 meters out with the wall here. That is 2.8. So we need to do a 0.8 on this spot here to make it match up with that other one. Right here. That's perfect. So 2.8. That's exactly what we have to do to make these line up. And I do like the measurements. I really do. It helps you to be able to make things symmetrical and just not all over the place. Helps you to keep it lined up. Especially with me, I need that. Otherwise, I'm all over the place. So that's good. Let's come over here. Get this one. 2.8. Let's go up. And that looks pretty good. I like that. It is a nice little bathroom area. That looks short though. That looks a little bit shorter than the other one. Did I make these longer maybe? I really thought I only did 2.8 on them. Or did I do them longer? 3.6. Oh crap! I did. I went way out there. So we're gonna have to go another 0.8 out. I don't know how I wound up at 3.6, but it definitely put the measurements off. All right, let's come up. Now we should be good. Yep, we should be good. Close enough, right? This is good right here. I don't know if we close these off any more than this. I mean, you do have a lot of space. It is open. You know, I wish you could put up shower curtains, and you absolutely can. I think you can put up shower curtains. Pretty sure that that is under. Let's see if we can't put up shower curtains. I wonder what that would be under though. We're gonna do. It's probably under curtains. Let's type in curtains, right? Bathtub curiosities. Here we go. Perfect. So there are window curtains, but I want to know where the bathroom curtains are. I mean, that is a window curtain. It's not necessarily a bathroom shower curtain. Maybe I'm just thinking too far ahead then. Maybe that's something that is currently not in the game. We could possibly do that. I just don't know how we would do that. Let's see how it looks for one. We're not going to leave it open. We're going to keep it closed. Let's change the pattern on this. I mean, it is generic, right? Let's go with that. Let's do the material here. Let's change the color. Right now this is suede. We'll go with that. The color is not really all that important. I mean, the material is not all that important. I do want to change the pattern and make the color look a little different. And once again, I like the Scion 4. I don't know why, I just do. I love it. I don't know if this works, then maybe we'll go with it. It looks weird. It really does. It looks a bit weird. I don't know if we can line this up against this first. That's long. I mean, this is like the longest shower ever for curtains. I don't think you can go any further down. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So for now, we're going to leave this open. We might come back, add like a little wall area. We are going to divide these, and now we're going to create little restroom areas right here. A restroom area. Let's go back to the hand tool and go down to bathrooms. And we do want to put some urinals on the wall. We'll have to divide these out too. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with all these. And we fell all the way down another floor again. There we go. All right. So we are going to put a little wall area here to build in for urinals. We got 4. Let's put 8. I think 8's a good number for what we need for now. Let's go back to our wall. And I think what we're going to do from here, though, is we are going to build the wall here. Coming this way. Let's close this off. Look at all this extra space. I mean, we have this whole side of this area over here, and then we have some over there. I mean, it's a lot. We have a lot of space. Let's put our doorway right here. Let's go to doors. There we go. And this is going to be closed off. We're not going to have an open doorway here. We're absolutely going to close these off here. And I do like this. I like the double door here. Right here. And then I think there's also some signs we can put up. Let's go to our decoration. And this is kind of like a shower area. I don't know if we just want to put the regular bathroom sign on here. I guess we could. I mean, it's obviously more than what it is, but we will put this sign up here above the door. Yep, right there. I like it. Perfect. You come in here. You do have your shower area. We'll close these off. And I think we'll make some like stalls. You know, obviously we want we want stalls, right? Instead of just urinals. Let's come over here to the bathroom area. Let's do the cubicle walls here. We'll start along the corner. A decent area here. Let's do our toilets. I like that shower there too for the corner. I really do. Just not sure what kind of toilets to use. As a matter of fact, I actually like those urinals better than the other ones. I actually should have went with those. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, let's go up to these right here. I think these are pretty neat. Those are cool looking. Let's go with the rich color. You know what? We're not gonna go with the green. We'll just go black. We'll keep it that color. Let's put this here. That's good. We'll create another one over here for now. Just to see how the spacing is gonna wind up being. Let's go back to our store area here. And we do want to put in, is that an overhead shower? Why didn't I think about that? We literally could have just saved time, bought the overhead shower, and not even put the glass up at all. That's a really cool look. I like that. I think what we're looking for is under the decoration or accessories. I think we're looking for like bathroom accessories right now. Yeah, there we go. So we are looking for a toilet paper holder that we could put in here in the bathroom on the wall here. Perfect. Let's do a trash can in here as well. I don't like that color. We are going to change the color on the trash can. We'll do red. How about that? It's perfect. Let's put that here. Let's come down here. Where is the toilet brush? Why not? We'll put that right. And as a matter of fact, there's 3 different ones. Let's do this one. That's not red though, is it? It's not. Let's move that. That'll work. Completely fine, just like it is. And then we do want to get some toilet paper. And I think toilet paper, did we pass that up? We pass up the toilet paper? I think we did. Toilet paper was probably a little bit higher up, probably in the same vicinity as everything else. But I thought, yep, there it is right there. Let's see if we can't put this on the roll here. This is the tough part. I always have a hard time getting that to where it needs to be. Let's go to the bathroom once again and put the door on the front here. We might need these front little panels like that first. I think we do. I don't know if you can. I think you actually have to do this a set way to make it work. I don't know if you absolutely can do it that way. Let's see if we can. We might have to make these a little bit smaller. Can we connect this? I mean, surely they're going to let us connect the bathroom stalls together. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, the wall just doesn't look right. It looks a little bit off. We might have to pick this up and move it a little bit closer in than we have it. It feels like it's off. This needs to come out a little bit, like right here, and then this needs to come out some. It's almost like they don't want us to put the bathroom stalls together. I mean, it shouldn't be this hard to put bathroom stalls together, I think. Let's come out one more time. I think we're getting a little bit closer to the way it's supposed to look. But there's that gap right there, and I do not like that at all. I don't like that gap. Yeah, it looks off. Maybe you have to put this in the place of that. So let's move this here for now. It's like they have them in different pieces. I think that's kind of what it is. Maybe not. That just looks so weird. It doesn't look like it goes together. Like I would assume that the bathroom stalls here would be, you'd be able to put them together in one piece, like, or maybe two pieces, but not like a lot more than that. We do have the front, we do have the wall, and we just have a cubicle door. So I think we need to do it this way. There we go. That looks a lot better. I don't know if we can make this line up like we want. Let's see if we can. Maybe I'm just, you know, that's the way bathroom stalls look. They do have a little bit of a gap in them, I guess. I think that's just the way it's going to have to look. Let's sell this one here. Let's put this in place here to the next one. And it does feel like that's off. It really does. It feels like the wall is a little too far back. But this one here, we should be able to fix that issue. Yeah, once we get one in place, I think we'll be good. That looks off. I mean, it's not looking like I want it to. That's off. We need to put it in front here. We can't even open that up. It's like it's not connected or something. We can't open it up. And you're supposed to be able to open your bathroom up. So I'm not sure why you can't on that one. Let's put that there. Let's put another door here. And it's like it's not connecting to the hinges here. I think that's part of what it is too. It's just not connecting to the hinges. Let's try to sell this. And then use this one. And who would have known that we'd struggle on the bathroom, on creating bathroom stalls? Yeah, that's absolutely what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to sell these and create it as a one piece, or otherwise it's not gonna work. Yeah, we can't do it that way. Let's do that. Let's put this one here. This one needs to be a little bit up front, a little farther back, a little bit up front. Perfect. All right. That at least allows us to open the bathrooms. So that looks a little better. We do want to make sure we have the wall in place. We do on that one. We do here on this one needs a wall. Let me go through here again and see. We do want to move this wall here. Do we have that facing the right way? Or do we have it facing the wrong way? Looks like we have it facing this way. So we might have it backwards. That might be part of the problem. This actually might supposed to face that way. That's okay. We're not going to try to overanalyze it, even though I think we've got it wrong. I absolutely do think that, because this right here connects to that perfect. That's what it's supposed to be. We just have these backwards. Yeah, they actually do look better when you face them the right way. Let's turn this way. Yeah, that looks like it's supposed to. And then we will move this one here. So we've got one that we might just have to take apart and just completely do away with. That's not going to work in the corner here. We might have to remove it completely. Let's see if we can line this up to go with this door. Man, what happened to the one-piece bathroom? What happened to that? When you used to just be able to put your bathroom together that way. Let's move this a little further back. I think this one works out perfect. But this one just seems like it's not lining up like I want it to. Let's see if we can't get it. We're gonna have to come back to the bathrooms and work on these another time. I think that's it right there. I mean, yeah, that's it. We've got it figured out now. This one's obviously gonna need to come here and to line it up with this one, just like that. And then we do need the bathroom wall. We need another wall area right here in the back. We're gonna move the trash can. Let me sneak through here. Move this over here for now. Move this. Everything needs to come over just a little bit. And then let's put this wall right here. It's not going to be sitting directly on flush with the wall, but that's all right. Just like that. Okay. After all that struggle, we have finally got the bathroom stalls. We're getting on track now. We'll come back and we'll put one there to fix that. Let's put the toilet. Let's put this wall here. Let's line that up. Then let's do another wall. And now it should just be easy. Should just be like clockwork now that we finally figured it out. So if you're struggling with your bathrooms, watch this before you work on your bathroom so you don't make the same mistake. Or here's a better idea: just don't have bathrooms. Tell your people to go somewhere else. Perfect. 5 individual stalls. We will put toilets in these. We are going to put a sink area right here. We don't have a very big sink area at all. Maybe we do 2. We do one on each side. One over here, one over there. Which works out perfect. Look at that. That works out perfect. That's exactly what we want, just like that. Let's duplicate that to move over here to see how much space we have. Once again, just perfect fitting. These toilets are really high though, I will say that. They are really high for urinals. You almost have to stand up in them to use the bathroom. So we're going to lower these down just a little bit. We don't want everybody getting their feet dirty trying to go to the restroom. And that's too close. Like, that is right up on... Yeah, that is insanely close to that one. We do want to spread these out just a little bit. I mean, that is not a good idea. Perfect. I like it. We do want to create... What do we want here? We want the hand dryer as well. We saw that one, and I got to figure out where that's at. There was a hand dryer, and I think it's under electronics. I think that's where I found it at. For the hand dryer. I might be off. I think I am. I don't think it's under electronics. It might be under home appliances, maybe? We definitely want trash cans in here. We want a hand dryer. We need some soap. I might not be in here. Let's go to accessories. That's probably where it's at. It's probably under accessories. Soap dispenser. I don't know if we want just a plain soap dispenser in here or what. We do need a bigger trash can too. There's bath mats. So we definitely have to remember to put the bath mats in front of the toilets. We'll have to go back and do that when we finish the bathrooms up. Yeah, we need a bigger trash bin. We really do. That trash bin is pretty small. We want a decent sized trash bin in here. And it's good to go back through some of these items because I forget where so many things are at. And I know you could always do a search for everything, but it gives me an idea of some other items as well to kind of plan ahead. I don't think it's in there. I don't think it's in decorations either. It might be in... Let's just do a search now that I say that. Let's do trash can for now. Trash bin oddities. That's a trash bin chute. So that is a trash can. Okay. I don't know if I want to use this one though. I don't even know how this would work. It's just like it looks like a trash chute that you put in and it goes down the floor and then drops everything into the trash. We definitely don't want to do that one. Let's do the dryer. And nothing popped up. I wonder if it's all under accessories. Everything we're looking for might just be under here, under accessories. But certainly there's a bigger trash can. And also an air dryer. There might not be. Let's go with this one right here. This might just have to work. I don't like the orange color. Let's do a red one on this one too. And we'll put this right over here next to the sink. We'll do this one on the other side next to the sink on this side. We do want to do some soap here. I don't think there's like soap dispensers you could put on the wall. Maybe there are. We're gonna have to look for that and see if there is. And we'll do just like that. And we want to put mirrors now. We want to do those. And I think those are actually under right here. These are picture frames. There's mirrors. So let's do a one-way mirror here. I think that's what we're looking for. We just want a mirror. That's, yeah, that's too big. That is too big. Let's do a little smaller one. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Or is that the same mirror we just did? I think that's right. I think that's a different one. Let's duplicate this, bring this one over here. Put that one right there. Bathrooms are looking pretty good. We will have to close this area off. I don't know if we came out far enough on this wall. It looks like we might just be a tad smidge off. But I like it. We made a lot of progress tonight, guys. A lot. 3 hours. We managed to get done almost the entire second floor. We got done with the balcony. We've made some decorations. It's looking really, really good. We do have the roof to go, and then we have the basement, which is probably going to be another 2 to 3 floors. Lots more work to do. But guys, I appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Had a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to streaming this one, and it was a perfect time for it. Perfect time to do it, especially on this job, as it requires a lot of effort. We just put in basically 3 episodes tonight in one live stream. So if that tells you anything, it tells you how massive this job is. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back live tomorrow on Hypermarket Simulator. And then we're going to be back on Thursday live on House Flipper 2 again to try to work some more on this job. But I appreciate y'all so much. Have a great rest of your evening. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.